What do you need to know if you're charged with possession of a oxycodone drug, heroin, any other opiate like fentanyl or something like that in Huntsville, Alabama? Prosecutors take the possession of these drugs very seriously. And although I'm a defense lawyer, I agree that they should. And let me explain why. These drugs are really powerful, and a lot of people are dying. And drugs like fentanyl, let me give you an example. Fentanyl, if this was fentanyl, and that was an amount the size of a baby aspirin, if you cut that into 324 pieces, that would be 324 lethal doses. So this is some powerful, powerful stuff. And fentanyl sometimes gets mixed in or cut with heroin. And, I've had clients who've either died or come close to dying as a result of taking some bad heroin. If you take the equivalent of a Splenda packet full of fentanyl and, you mixed it in everybody's drinks in a bar room, you could kill everybody in the bar. So not surprisingly, prosecutors take a very hard line on these drugs. Now, I think that for people who get charged with these and who are guilty, sometimes the getting charged is a blessing. You're probably thinking I'm a little bit crazy. I'm not. If you're using one of these drugs, or any of these heroin or opiate drugs, what can happen to you? Of course, you can wind up dying on the street, and you can wind up getting shanked in prison. Here's a prison knife. You can wind up just going to prison and spending a long time in prison. So, as Benjamin Franklin said, that which hurts instructs. If you get caught, you have to understand, if it's just a simple use case, simple possession case, prosecutors are surprisingly less harsh than you would think. If you don't have much of a record, they are often willing to give somebody a chance, and often their focus is on, let's get this person out of that addiction cycle. And because of that, not all prosecutors, but many prosecutors will give somebody an opportunity to go to a counseling program, and if they're successful with it, either the consequences for them are much lesser. Sometimes the consequences are, hey, we'll dismiss the charges entirely. The person won't even have a criminal conviction. Obviously, every case is different. You should talk to your criminal defense lawyer about that, and you want to talk to a competent lawyer. Now, what if you're not guilty? Well, if you're not guilty, again, you need to talk to your lawyer. Sometimes, there's a situation where there might be several people in a car and police pull them over, and suddenly the guy who's guilty, he has an amazing loss of memory. He can't remember it's his drugs. Cop says, whose is it? And it's not mine. Sometimes a person who's pulled over who legally has maybe a prescription for Oxycodone or something like that, but he can't find it. Cop says, I'm going to arrest everybody. Those kind of things happen. Sometimes people are guilty and the cops arrest them, but cops jumped the gun, they didn't have proper grounds, and they violated the Constitution, and the evidence goes out. There's a variety of things that a criminal defense lawyer, one who knows his business, can do to help you. At any rate, if you're accused of this crime, you want to do everything you can to help yourself, and the first thing you do is go to a lawyer who knows what he's doing. Of course, if you want our help, just give us a call. The phone number's below. Somewhere up here there should be a link to our website as well. Hope you enjoy these videos. Thank you for watching.